Here it comes. Food, buddy. Alright guys, so we're back out in the woods. Just a couple of weeks since our last camp out video, and I know I said I was doing a kayak video next, but I had this weekend free and I don't know when I'll be able to go camping again, so the weather's not too bad, so I figured I would take advantage of it. We can do kayaking another weekend, so let's get a camp out in while I have the opportunity. So that's what we're doing. And I've got my buddy Max with me. I don't know if you can see him, but he's laying down here. I got our Bushcraft Spain ground cloth down. I have it treated with permethrin so that hopefully we can keep the ticks and bugs away and all that good stuff, and have a place to chill out on and not have to worry about ticks and stuff crawling all over us. But we've got the tent set up. This is going to be a tent camp out, and this is going to be another more relaxed camp out because the weather's getting warm. It's hotter this weekend than it was the last weekend I went camping. It's about 75 right now, so it's fairly warm. I can feel it. So when it gets warm weather like this, I like those chill kind of camp outs. So yeah, that's what we're doing. And I've got some sinus issues going on. I almost didn't even come on this trip today because of it, but so forgive me for that. But yeah, in this warmer weather, I like to do more chilled, relaxed camp outs near water if at all possible, and just kind of take it easy. Not a lot of bushcrafty stuff because in hot weather that stuff is not as much fun as you know, when it's 20 degrees outside. So yeah, more relaxed, more chilled. And in these hot weather camp outs or warmer weather camp outs, you know, I can wear lighter clothes. I don't even have my boots on. I just have my trail runners, which is more of my just typical hiking shoe. And you know, I didn't bring an axe, or a hatchet. I didn't bring my Boreal 21 saw. I just brought a small Silky Saw, so I don't need a lot of firewood when it's warm like this. So not as much work, I guess, on these chilled, warmer weather campouts, because I don't want to get out here. It's already hot enough. I don't want to be out here chopping firewood, sawing firewood. You know, I don't need a big blazing fire or anything like that. So yeah, I want to take it easy and try my best not to get too nasty and sweaty before I crawl in the tent and go to sleep at night. So anyway, so yeah, my buddy Max is with me. He's excited. He couldn't wait to get out here. He was going nuts in the car because he saw my pack all loaded up. He got himself a new pack, so he carried his own crap back here. I didn't have to carry it in a separate pack or sling or anything like that. So finally got him a new pack. So yeah, we're in good shape, guys. So yeah, it is going to be a good night. It's supposed to dip into maybe around 50, maybe high 40s tonight, so it's going to cool off and feel much better this evening. So yeah, we've got some good food tonight, and me and Max are going to have a good time. This is just time for Max and I. Just get out in nature and chill out and have some time together. Isn't that right, buddy? So anyway. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get all of our stuff inside. I haven't done that yet. I've got to get my sleeping pad. I've got a wool blanket. Get it inside. Max has got a sleeping pad and a smaller Woobie blanket that he'll be using tonight. So again, it's not going to be super cold. And I also have a new air mattress. I'm really anxious to try this out and see how it is. So yeah, Thermarest Neo Air Topo Luxe. So it's super thick and big and rectangular. So I'm just trying to get a better night's sleep when I'm out in the woods. So I never sleep all that great, and so I'm gonna try a new sleeping pad, see how that goes. So let's get this stuff inside, and then we'll be pretty well set up for the night. I mean, we still got to get a little bit of firewood. I am going to have a fire tonight, even though it's not going to be super cold or anything, but I do want a fire. Not a huge fire, but something at least. I mean, I've got to cook my food, but plus just a fire. I mean, what's camping without a fire? So yeah, let's get this stuff inside. Yeah. See, I've never even unpacked this thing. It's still got all the booklets and stuff sacks and everything. Here's my pump sack, and I'm not even real sure how to use it. Can't catch enough air. Yeah, that's a pretty beastie sleeping pad. And I got a longer version too, so it barely even fits in here. But it fits. Ooh, my blanket's filthy now. Got my wool blanket. I just wanted something fairly, I don't know. What the heck am I trying to say? Not too hot. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And now I've got Max's stuff. His lightweight blanket. His short sleeping pad. Don't mind the camera, bro. You just walk right on through, okay? Alright guys, so I've just been going around and checking things out. Collected a little bit of fat wood off of some pines over here. Max is laying here. It doesn't take much for this big guy to get worn out. So, had to carry that heavy pack back here, didn't you, bro? Your master wouldn't haul all your crap back here for you this time, would he? Loser. But anyway, yeah. So I've just been going around checking things out. There's not much water here. I mean, there's a little bit of water, but not. It's not like last time. In case you were wondering, and I'm sure this has occupied your thoughts since you've started watching this video. This is the same spot that Max and I camped at. I don't know, a few months ago. It was cold then. Cold, rainy, stormy, windy, and that's when I set up the oilskin tarp. Set it up in a tent configuration, and so yeah, this is the same spot. So this is just a good spot for me to bring Max to. So you know, there's water here, there's shit, you know, well, I wanted to say shade, but right now we're not in the shade. I'm just right out in the sun. But yeah, quite a bit of shade, and mainly just the water. So I just wanted him to have access to plenty of water. And even though he brought water, I wanted to make sure he had plenty of water to get to, because he goes through a lot more water than I do. So yeah, this is the same spot, and it's a good flat spot to put a tent. With it being warmer now and bugs and ticks and everything being out, I definitely wanted something with a bug net. And so this is a good flat spot. So this is just kind of Max and I's spot. So Camp Maximus. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just taking it easy. I'm not in any kind of hurry. I've got a little bit of firewood over here from last time that I saved and just put up against a tree. So it's pretty dry. So we've got a little bit to start with. So yeah, I don't even know if I'll go around and collect a whole lot of firewood. I may just use what I've got here to cook with, and you know, just grab a few things here and there, throw them on. So I don't know yet. I'm really not in the cutting up firewood kind of mood. It's too hot. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. I mean, it's warm, but it's beautiful. I mean, not a cloud in the sky. Just beautiful blue skies. I mean, it's not hot, but you know, if you're just sitting here, it's not too bad. But you know, when you're moving around, working, doing camp chores, sawing firewood, yeah, it's going to get hot pretty quick. So, yeah. And something was killed here. I don't know what that is. Deer maybe? I don't know. I'm not up to date on my skeletons and skulls. But yeah, there's a lot of deer out here. And we got other pieces and whatever these are. So I don't know. You tell me. Yeah, I don't know if that was a kill site or maybe just something died there. I don't know. So again, I'm assuming deer, but I don't know. So somebody that knows more than me about that kind of stuff can probably answer that question. But yeah, I've got Max's runner up over here, and as I walk over there just to explore a little bit, actually there was something over there making noise, and I wasn't sure what it was. It was just a little bird. So it sounded bigger than a little bird, so I just went over there to see what it was. But I put Max on his runner while I walked over there, because if it did happen to be something that bolted, he would bolt too. So I don't want to have to chase him around or wait for him to come back after he's been gone on one of his little romps. So I put him on his runner, and he whined and whined and whined and whined until I got back. So I've got his runner up just in case I need it, because he will run. He is a runner. He sees a deer or something, he's gone. And no amount of yelling and shouting and screaming is going to bring him back to me until he's ready to come back. So, yeah. Oh, you know what this situation calls for? This situation calls for a shot. Let's have a shot. I did not bring any beer tonight. I think this is my first camp out. I've not brought any beer on in I don't know how long. But I did bring a flask full of some Jim Beam vanilla. So, sorry Mom, if you're watching this or if you see this, because I know you don't like me to drink. I heard Mom got on to me without me being present a few weeks ago when she watched one of my videos. Word got back to me that she was not happy about my drinking, but sorry Mom. I don't drink a lot. Just a little when I go camping, but sorry. Good stuff, good stuff. So, tonight, no beer. We'll just have us a few little shots of some Jim Beam vanilla. Nothing wrong with the little spirits out in the woods. So, just don't abuse it. Don't go nuts with it. But anyway. It's been good. It's been good, guys. A little warm. A little warm for my blood. But it's been good. And I'm going to try not to let this video get away from me. My last couple of videos have been a little over an hour. And I don't like my videos to be that long. I don't know why that happened. I tried to edit it down the best that I could, but there's only so much you can take out before you ruin the flow of the video. So, yeah, I'm going to try not to talk as much in this video and keep it down. I like it to be around 40, 45 minutes or so. Definitely less than an hour. So, it's hard for me, and I know it is a lot of people, to sit through an hour-long YouTube video. I mean, I can, and sometimes I'll divide it up, maybe watch half and half later, or if I have time, I have nothing going on, I'll watch the whole hour. But I want to keep my videos a little bit shorter than that, just to keep everybody's attention and, you know, keep them with me, so to speak. So yeah, I'm going to work on dialing back the dialogue a little bit and not let the videos get away from me. I don't want that. You know what I mean? Okay, but real quick on this trip, I always like to talk about gear, new gear, what I brought on this trip. I brought my Nemo Galaxy tent, my favorite tent that I own. I really like it as far as tents go. So I've got it set up, got Max's gear, my gear inside. I've got my typical, you know, backpack and some of my wax canvas pouches and things like that. And Max has a new backpack. A One Tigress backpack, I believe. I don't remember the brand or the model or anything like that. But I don't have a whole lot of new gear on this trip. I've got the sleeping pad, and I'll know more about it tomorrow, how it performs. I got this nifty little sit pad from a company called Tuff Possum Gear. I found them, let me get situated here. I found them on Etsy, and what else? I just got a few of these little wax canvas pouches with a snap at top. This has got my first aid stuff in it, and I've already had to take a tick off of me. So I've got my tweezers and stuff in there, and I've sprayed with permethrin. Shoes, pants, the whole ground cloth that we're sitting on, sprayed, and still got a tick off of me. Still seen a tick crawling around on it, so maybe it'll die eventually. I flicked it off, but I don't know. But yeah, not a ton of new gear on this trip. I do have one piece of new gear that I'm excited to use, and I'll show you it later. So it involves cooking. You know how I am about grills. I'm always buying new grills and trying new grills and try to find just that perfect cooking system. So maybe I found it this time. I don't know. But we're going to try something new tonight. And so yeah, I think that's pretty much it on new gear. Not much going on. Same old stuff, same old gear. And I've got a new wool blanket. So it's not brand new. Actually, my wife got it. Thank you, Tracy. Got it for me for Christmas. I've just not used it yet, so I busted it out on this trip. So yeah, new gear is at a minimum for this trip. It's just the trusty old stuff that I'm comfortable with and I know all about. So I'm good with that. Alright, so let's get the trusty gloves on and go cut a little firewood. I don't have as much as I thought I did left over, and a lot of it is cedar, and I want to see if I can find something better to cook with. So, as much as I'm not enthused about it, I believe I need to go find some firewood, or at least a little bit. So, yeah, let's go. Man, it has really grown up in here since I was in here a few months ago. It is thick in here right now. Wow. And this little area is mostly cedar and pine, and so there's not a ton of options in here. But we'll see what we can find. Man. Alright guys, so I've got a little bit of firewood collected. Not a lot, because over there, which is really the only patch of woods that I've got right here other than going down across the creek into the heavy woods, which is a pretty long haul to carry wood back and forth. This is pretty much it, and it has grown up substantially since I was here last. It is thick. Max hated it. He was ready to go from the get-go. So yeah, it's I didn't collect a lot. I grabbed a few decent pieces and I was out of there. So I will just use the good stuff I've got, get my coals, cook with, and then from that point I would just grab dead stuff laying around, throw it on, break some limbs off of the, the dead limbs and stuff, throw it on. I don't need a big fire. This is not one of those 20-degree nights where I need a fire to stay warm, so nothing like that. I just want a small fire just because I'm camping and I want a fire. So I'm not spending a whole lot of time on fire. So what has got your attention, bud? Max keeps perking up and those ears going up and like he sees or hears something, smells something. But yeah, that is going to do it for now. I am nasty. I've got briars and scrapes and cuts. So anyway, but for now I'm going to chill out. I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm just going to spend some time with Max, going to relax, take it easy, and then we will begin thinking about fire prep, food prep, all that good stuff. So it's time to chill, time to take it easy, time to do nothing. So these are the moments I look forward to when I'm camping. You've had a long, stressful work week. Go camping, get the work done, and then you have that moment or that period of nothing. So that's what I'm looking forward to. All right, be back soon. These are not for you. This is my snack. You want a snack? My snack. It does not want to split well. But it'll do. Alright, so I've got firewood prepped. I've got my base down. I did a few shavings or curls, I guess. I wasn't planning on it, but I just did. And so I've got my cooking fire prepped. So later when we have just a comfort fire, campfire, whatever, we'll have to probably collect a little bit more wood, but I'm good to go for my camping. Or my food. I don't even know what I'm saying. So yeah. And I'm getting hungry. I had a snack a few minutes ago, or well, actually that was like an hour ago. But had a little snack, but now I'm getting hungry. My axe is just, he's just out. I mean, he gets worn out so easy. So I mean, we did walk a good ways. I had a heavy pack. His doggy pack was pretty heavy, so yeah, I think he's tuckered out. Tuckered out. That's a southern saying. I don't know if you guys know about that or not. Anyway, but yeah, still beautiful. There's 0 chance of rain, so not worried about any rain, although a little shower would be nice because I'm pretty warm. I was comfortable, then I started prepping the firewood. Now I'm hot and sweaty again. But yeah, otherwise I am good to go. I'm ready for the sun to start going down, and it's starting a little bit. I mean, it's not quite as bright as it was earlier, but it's 6 o'clock, so we still got a little while before sundown. So I'm ready for that temp to drop. So yep. And when I was up in the woods earlier looking for what little firewood I came back with, I found a really cool spot over there to camp. So there's a lot of pine duff on the ground. It's pretty level. I mean, it's level enough. So it's really shaded. It's just in a really nice spot. The only problem with it is in this cedar and pine area over here, so you know, that would be my only real firewood options, which is fine, that's okay, but not much else in there. But yeah, I might check that out next time. Remember in my last video how I mentioned I'm always thinking about my next trip? So yeah, I'm already thinking about my next trip. But that is all depending on temps. So if it's 90, no. 85, no. 80, I ain't gonna like it, but I'll do it. So anyway, it's a nice shaded area, so it would be pretty cool in there. So, or cooler anyway. So yeah. And I didn't even pay attention if I could get a hammock in there or not. I don't know. Maybe I could. I'm sure I could. I'm sure I can make it work. But I touched base on it in my last video about hammock camping. No matter how much I want to like being in a hammock, I just don't. And I didn't go into great detail on it. Actually I did, but I cut part of it out because it was just, the video was too long already. But I like hammocks to a certain extent. I like, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Hammocks are okay, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I find hammocks way too restrictive, because when I get in and go to bed, I don't go to bed. I lay there. I lay there and read. I lay there and watch a movie. I lay there and watch YouTube videos, or I will lay there for 2-3 hours, you know, reading, and I feel so restricted inside a hammock. That's why I like a tarp. I've just got all this space I can move around in. That's why I like a tent, even though I don't like it as much as a tarp. I've got all this space to move around in. I can roll over on my side and read. I can roll over on my other side and read. I can spread my legs. I can, you know, I can pretty much lay any way I want to lay. In a hammock, I can't do that. Now, if it's just strictly sleeping, you're crawling in, you're going to sleep, boom, yeah, that's fine. That's not a big deal. But I hate to get in, get out, have to go to the bathroom, or try to, you know, pee in a bottle or something like that. I hate that inside a hammock. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the setup process of the hammock. So I like setting up a tarp, a tent, much better. I don't like fiddling and dialing in a hammock, fooling with the underquilt. So as much as I've always wanted to be a hammock camper, I'm just not. I just don't enjoy it. The sleep is good when you sleep, but that's not enough for me to want to take a hammock. Now, if I go on a long backpacking trip or something, I might take a hammock, because it's, you know, my hammock setup is really light, so I have that advantage. But otherwise, you know, I'm just not much of a hammock camper. So I know I touched base on it last time. I wanted to go into a little bit more detail this time and let you know why. So I'll go occasionally and take a hammock. I always talk myself into it, and then I get out there and I don't necessarily enjoy it. So there you go. Maybe I just haven't found the right hammock. I don't know. But anyway, that's that. Alright, so I've got the fire going. I threw everything on top. I'm going to let it burn all the way down and get a good base of coals. I've got some brats, sausages, whatever. They are in the little trickling creek over here. I've got some bacon and some brats in the creek. I didn't bring any buns or anything. We're just going to eat them straight up. I meant to bring some chili. Totally forgot the chili. So me and Max are going to split some brats. But for my grill, no bitty big Q, I do have the Bushcraft grill. The little old school Bushcraft grill. But I've got this to go with it. This is the Pathfinder Bedroll cook set. So this goes in the ground. This goes on it. It suspends it above the fire. The grill connects to this part, and you've got a platform that you can basically, a grill that you can raise and lower and move and adjust. So I can't wait to give it a shot as soon as that wood burns down. So Interesting. Alright guys, we have our pan. Max is ready to go. I have our pan of brats. Pretty warm. I have to let them cool down before Max has any. That's good. I love these things. This is like the ideal camping food. Hot. But good. Very good. I'll give you one in a second, buddy. It's got to cool down. Too hot for you. Yeah, that's good. I wished I would have remembered the chili with it. But that's okay. And I like that bedroll cooker. I do. That is nice. So yeah, I'll be using that a lot more. I love that you can adjust it. It swivels. You can put it in any position that you want to, up, down, left, right. So yeah, it's nice, and it's a lot more sturdy than I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, it's a good night. Good night. Alright guys, so I'm going to eat, let Max eat, turn the camera off, chow down, and maybe have a shot or two, but I'll bring you guys back here shortly. We'll get the fire going again in a little bit, not anytime soon. So I've got some videos downloaded that I'm going to watch and enjoy it out here. So be back soon. Alright guys, we have finished dinner. The fire is going again, just a small little fire. Dinner was delicious. Max and I halved the brats. He had 3, I had 3. So yeah, we ate good. We're feeling good. We have just been laying back and enjoying things. I processed down that fat wood I found earlier. Just took the bark off of it, sliced the pieces down into more manageable sizes, and put it in my fire kit for later use. And we just been really sitting around doing nothing. So I realized earlier that I forgot my phone charger. So I cannot sit back and watch any videos that I downloaded because my phone is on like 29%. It will be dead relatively soon if I keep playing on it. So yeah, no videos. It's just going to be watching the fire, and maybe tonight I might use my phone to read on just a little bit. No movies or anything like that, and just finish up reading what I'm reading right now, which is Stephen King's Misery. Or not finish it up. I'm about about halfway through, I guess. So it's been a super good book, so I might read some of it tonight and wake up with my battery dead in the morning, so not a big deal. But yeah, so that's it. Chilling out, relaxing. It's getting cooler. I mean, it's not cold. I'm still in my short sleeves, but it feels good now. It's cooler, it feels good. So this is nice. It is 8:30 right now. So things are going well, guys. Alright, so we got the fire rocking and rolling. And Max is laying here beside me. Tired. I'm tired. Even these chill campouts can be very tiresome. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I'm not going to bed quite yet. I'm going to stay up, watch the fire for a little bit longer. Just lay here, or sit here, while Max lays here. And I'm going to crawl into the tent here shortly, go to sleep, wake up in the morning, and have a pancake and some bacon. That's the plan anyway. So, alright guys, good night. I will see you in the morning. Good morning, guys. Well, if you're wondering why I'm up at this ridiculously early hour, which is 10 minutes till 6, it's because I'm cold. I'm not just chilly or cool, I'm cold. I don't know where that forecast came from that I paid attention to yesterday, because it is not 50 degrees. It feels like it's 30 degrees. It's not really that cold, but it feels cold. It's not 50. My phone's dead. I can't check the temp, but it is cold. Much, much colder than I thought it was going to be. I don't know if I messed up. I don't know if I looked at the wrong day, or I don't know. Maybe the forecast was just wrong. I'm not sure. But it's cold. I woke up very, very cold. And I did not have adequate sleeping gear for as cold as it is this morning, or last night. I was cold all night long, but I finally reached the point I'd had enough. So I got up to build the fire. I'm out of firewood, so I'm just having to grab what I can find and throw on. So actually I've got to go grab some more. It's just grabbing little twigs and sticks and whatever I can find on the ground right now. And let's warm up. I'm gonna go ahead and get some coffee going. And yeah, so I guess we'll be getting out of here early today, since I'm up so early. But yeah, let's get some coffee on. Actually, let's get some more firewood than coffee. Yeah. Alright, I've got my coffee. Oh, it's blistering hot. But it's good. Very good. Man, nothing like being up at 6 a.m. on a Saturday camping trip, or, well, Sunday morning now. Hell, this is earlier than I get up when I go to work during the week. Much earlier. Oh, that coffee hits the spot, though. Man, does it ever. Oh, gotta get my bacon out, get it cooking. I know Max is ready for that bacon. He's always ready for some bacon, aren't you, bro? There he is, right there. He's like all up in my face. What you doing, bud? What you doing, buddy? Okay, watch out. You're gonna knock my coffee over. Watch out. Oh, I slept, good when I slept, but I just woke up so freaking cold. Me and Max were like sharing blankets. I had the wool blanket plus his blanket. We were both covered up with them, and it still just wasn't doing the trick. So I mean, it was cold. Much colder than I thought it was going to be. So I was definitely ill prepared for how cold it got. Max, you're hitting the camera, bro. But the sleeping pad, I love that sleeping pad. I've got room to move around. Bro, you are all up on that camera. But yeah, I think last night I called it the Topo, Thermarest Topo. It's the Thermarest, I believe, Topo Luxe, like topography. So anyway, it is comfortable. It's so thick and it's long. Of course, I got it long. I got the biggest, one of the biggest ones I could get. So it's long. I can move around. I can toss and turn, spread my legs out. I love it. Love it much better than that Thermarest X-Therm, which it's great. It's just not big enough. So yeah, I'm digging the new sleeping pad. That's a keeper for sure. That'll be my pad from now on. So anyway, I'm gonna get this bacon on. I mean, I'm not super hungry, but I've got it. I'm gonna cook it. I know Max has wanted it. So yeah, I'm gonna get this bacon on. It's kind of hard to film, with it being as dark as it is, doing, this kind of stuff. So I don't know if I'll film that or not. Maybe just wait till the sun starts coming up and do a little bit more filming. We shall see. Here we got a stick in there. Alright, I am going to attempt this pancake concoction. which I think I've already butchered. I thought if I put the boiling water in there, it would set up the pancake, but maybe I should have put the water and mixed together and then put it over the fire. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Put this back over the flames and let it heat up a little bit. Okay, so while I was fooling with my pancake, Max comes over here to the pan of bacon and just dives in. Just starts going to town. Bacon gone. Max ate it all. So, yeah, after he had had his face and slobber and nose in it, I'm done. So, I could have saved it, but yeah, I'm not sharing a plate with Max. So Max got all the delicious bacon, the maple bacon. I didn't get any. So, yeah, Max is eating good this morning. Ate good last night, eating good this morning. So now I have to settle for just my pancake, if it even turns out right. So we'll see. All right, so my pancake is done. It just took a while, if you can see that. It just took a while to get where I wanted. So, different method. This is like microwave pancakes that come in the little cup. Put some water, throw them in the microwave, they fluff up. I'm trying this a different way over the campfire. So, a little bit of a learning curve. Alright, I gotta change my battery. It's about to die. I'm gonna eat my pancake. Be back in a minute. Alright, so got my battery changed. Pancake time. Put some syrup in there. That's good. But I may try something else next time, because the very bottom, the pancake is just baked to the bottom of this cup. So that's going to be fun getting out. Alright, so I've just been getting camp put away, just a little at a time, like I always do. Just a little here, a little there. Still got the tent to go, but I've got the sleeping pads up. So it's looking a little cloudy this morning, so we might get some rain today. I don't know. I definitely want to be out before any rain comes. So I have no idea what's going on in the outside world. I have no phone, no link to the outside world, which is cool. It is cool when you're out in the woods. It's cool just to unplug. I didn't intend for it to be that way, but it was pretty cool. Just no phone, no text. But the downside is I couldn't read or catch up on any videos I wanted to catch up on, but that's okay. So, you tired, bud? Max is tired. He's still tired. Even all that bacon, he's still tired. So, it is almost time for my post-camp nap. So when I get home, nap time. Definitely. Every Sunday when I get back from camping, take me a couple hour nap. So anyway, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to finish getting camp put away. Smoke. Finish getting camp put away. I'm going to pack the camera up. I think I'm done filming. So yeah, this was a good trip. It didn't turn out exactly the way I had planned. It got cold last night, really cold, and I was not prepared for it to be quite that cold. But yeah, other than getting up at 10 till 6 this morning, building a fire, having my coffee, doing things that I planned on doing 7 or 8 o'clock. But anyway, it was fine. So yeah, guys, smoke is killing me. Again, guys, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. I'll get to them as quick as I can. So comments, that made me think of something. Somebody the other day put on one of my tarp camping videos, this guy is silly, what was it? This guy is silly frightening. which was funny. I mean, it made me laugh. So yeah, and I responded and I was like, yeah, I can't help but laugh at that. Most of the time I get the opposite response. Is like I'm the least frightening person most people have ever met. But it was funny. Me and him talked. It was cool. No, he was just joking. He was playing around. So jokes are good. So if you find me silly frightening, I apologize. So anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Me and Max are going home. I'll see you next time.